What do you mean Bo Buchanan is gone?
Look around. You find him? I'll take it back.
Where's he moving to?
Beats me.
He hired you guys to move his stuff. That means you're taking it from here to wherever he's moving to.
You're a smart guy.
This is a storage facility.
Wow. What do you know? He can read. He hired us to pack everything up and store it.
I don't know what clue your friend is.
Where are you, Bo?
You really want to know? For $50, I'll tell you.
Hey, you're up. Hey. When did you get in last night? 4-ish. How'd the cats treat you?
It's great.
I'm on you. Planning on crashing at my place.
Well, am I in the way already?
No. No, we won't talk about why you're staying here.
I was hoping to handle it that way, yeah. Thank you.
Let it, no sugar. So, ready to walk out on Marcy? She adopts Star's baby?
Michael running late?
No, I'm not waiting for Michael.
You seem nervous.
I am? I am nervous.
Is this about the baby? The one you said you might have a chance to adopt?
Yeah, well, Michael doesn't really see it the same way as I do.
I thought Michael would be.
I'm sorry. Gigi, I have to talk to Stars.
Sure.
Okay, thanks. I'm going this way.
So, have you made your decision about my baby?
If it's still what you want, I would very much still like to adopt your baby.
Yeah, I just wanted to call and see if Marty had a good night. Jenna, I'm gonna have to call you back.
I don't understand why you want me to meet you here.
Well, we have some business to take care of.
Here?
Yeah, you're gonna file an injunction against Star.
Put the knife down. He's my father. It's true. I'm Carlo Hesser's daughter.
Then
No way.
Antonio, I'm so sorry.
You're apologizing for saving your father's life?
Antonio and I have a long history with Carlo Hesser. How could she have covered up the fact that he's her father?
Well, it's not exactly something she's proud of.
Was she setting my brother up?
Chris, look, as far as I can tell, Talia can't stand the guy.
What about your mom and Kane? Are they working for Hesser?
I have no idea what they know or don't know about Carlo. That's why I wanted to talk to you alone.
I got a bad feeling this isn't about Carlo having a happy reunion with his daughter.
Well, I don't think Talia wants a happy reunion either. What are you thinking?
Sarah, there's something you need to understand. Carlo Hesser, he's not wired like most people. He's the most dangerous and lethal person that could possibly be behind this whole thing.
mean, yeah, everyone knows his reputation.
This is something I know firsthand.
You know Carlo Hesser?
Remember that other life I told you about once? Well, he's a big part of it.
You never told me anything about it.
This is something I don't want to remember, something I'm trying to forget. But I guess I never will.
Hey, what did he do to you?
Carlo Hesser turned me into a murderer.
Wait a second. What's an injunction?
You said you wanted to stop Star from giving the baby away, right?
Yeah, if Star won't listen to me, then I know I might have to get a lawyer, but this just seems to be
Necessary.
no cruel.
Yeah, well, it's a custody battle. They're cruel. That's why they call it a battle. People will say and do whatever it takes to keep their kids. I thought you were ready for this.
I am.
Okay, then. So the only way to do this is to file an injunction and stop Star from giving this kid to Marcy McBain.
You have no idea how much this means to me. I'm just so glad that you changed your mind.
No, I really didn't think that I would. You know, when you first came to me, I just couldn't see how it would ever work out. But then the more I thought about it, the more I knew that it's the right thing.
I know that you were going to give this baby a wonderful home. I really do.
You do know that none of this is going to be easy, right?
Well, my dad found out that I'm pregnant. Cole actually told him.
Yeah, I know about that.
Really? I mean, but there's nothing that my dad can do. It's still going to be hard because I need to convince Cole that, you know, this is the right thing, but I'm sure he's going to come around.
Really?
Yeah. He's a great guy, you know, and I know that deep down inside he knows that we aren't ready to be parents, and I just have to make him see that you and Dr. McBain are the right parents for our baby, you know? Did I say something wrong?
Actually, Michael still isn't convinced that this is the right thing to do.
But you said that you wanted to go through with the adoption.
I do. Oh, I do, Star, more than anything. But if you give me your baby, most likely I'm gonna have to raise him or her on my own. Is that a deal breaker for you?
You know, the last thing in the world that I want is to walk out on Marcy.
So don't.
I thought we were going to be able to put this whole baby ordeal behind us. Marcy had come out of her depression. She was volunteering at the pediatrics unit at the hospital again. We were back together.
And Star asked you about taking the baby.
If it had been any other baby, it was just the absolute last thing that we needed.
Marcy's made up her mind? Even after all that stuff that Manning said yesterday?
Somebody tells Marcy that she can have a baby, and that's all that she focuses on. That's it. How to make this work for her, not why this will be a complete disaster. She's got herself thinking that getting Star's baby is some kind of destiny, that it's everything come full circle.
And you see it starting all over again.
You don't?
Look, Marcy's dead set on getting this baby, and you're set against it. What does that mean for the two of you?
I don't know. But I can't watch this train wreck happen again. I don't think that Marcy could stand losing another child.
She couldn't? Or you couldn't?
Who the hell are you?
And hello to you, too. I'm Madame Delphine.
Delphina?
Yeah.
Roxy Psychic?
Uh-huh.
What are you doing here?
I'm needed. You're looking for answers, and I am looking for a nice, cheap apartment, and this place has really possibilities. Just
This place is already on the market?
yeah, well, the realtors don't make that stuff up. Wow, what a nice river view. Hey, can I barbecue out there?
I am not having this conversation with you. This is Bo Buchanan's apartment.
Signed his rights away this morning.
I need to find out exactly what's going on.
You really want to bang your head against that wall? I mean, given everything you've been through lately?
How do you know anything about what I've been through?
Well, your wedding was, to say the least, rocky, and your brand new bride has already left the country.
My mother's a big mouth.
You're worried about your friend Bo. then you ought to be in some serious trouble. Now, you can A, walk away, or B, stay. And I'll tell you how to save him.
I didn't stop Antonio to save you. I did it because I won't let you turn him into a murderer.
It worked quite well for his brother.
Don't take the baby, please.
What is this? I mean, this filth is your father, and you've known it. You haven't told me.
I didn't lie to you.
Her mother brainwashed her.
You shut up about my mother. I was telling you the truth. The man who raised me from when I was a kid was more of a father to me than this bastard ever could have been. When my mom got us away from him, I never wanted to think about him again or mention him.
You just somehow ended up in Lambview?
He makes a good point, dear.
After New York, I thought if I could be a cop in Lambview that I could undo some of the horrible things that my father had done.
Noble.
Why are we here? What do you want from us?
I told you, I want to make up for all the lost time together.
You have a problem with this. I knew you were going to have a problem with this.
Well, I don't know. It's just not what I was expecting.
Me either. And I'm so sorry. I know that when you asked me to adopt your baby, you just assumed that Michael would be a part of that package. Your dad, he came over to our place yesterday. He started making all kinds of threats. It was pretty bad.
I can't believe that took hold of.
And now Michael can't bring himself to go through with this, and I can't bring myself to walk away from it. But look, if you don't want to give your baby to a single mother, I understand completely.
I just don't know what to say.
Well, you know, a lot of single parents, they do really well with their children. My friend Gigi, that's her over there, she raised her son Shane, and he's turned out to be a really great kid, and she raised him totally on her own. Look, I promise that I would be everything that your child would ever need. I will love and protect that child with all of my heart, and I will never, ever put myself before my child, ever. I promise you that.
I believe that. I just wish this wasn't screwing up your marriage.
I still want to adopt your baby.
But you're willing to just walk away from Dr. McBain in order to do that?
Look, he's made his decision, and I have made mine. Now you just have to make yours, okay? I mean, maybe you need time. You need time with this. I understand that.
I know that you would love this baby. Okay, that's not my problem. It's just that without you being married to Dr. McBain, I don't see how you can raise a child.
I don't want to go to war with Star.
Oh. So you just want to let her decide herself to give the baby away?
No, but I don't want to cause...
Well, let me ask you something. When you decided to keep this baby, did you consult a lawyer?
Yeah, I asked around.
And what did you expect this lawyer to do? Did you think they were just going to call up Star and say, don't give Cole's baby away? Well, of course not. They were going to go for the throat. Just like you did when you came and told me she was pregnant.
I didn't do that to hurt Star.
You're right. She hurt you. You want to hurt her back. And you want to keep your kid. You must have been pretty desperate to come to me for help, huh?
Didn't know who else to go to.
No, it's bull, too. There's only one person in the world who'd do everything in their power to keep Marcy McBain from getting her hands on this kid, and that's me.
I don't buy your fake powers, Madame Delphina, and you're lousy with chutzpah. First you come in here, try to scoop up my friend's apartment before his stuff is even gone, and now you're trying to make a few bucks by making me think Beau's life is in danger.
Yeah. Well, other than the part about my fake powers, ew, that pretty much sums it up.
No wonder my mother likes you. You're as phony as she is.
Your mother loves you. There's nothing phony about that.
She's a liar.
Yeah, well, she'd do anything to protect you and your sister. You're not ready to forgive her yet. You need more time. But you're right to be concerned about your recently departed friend.
Well, now you're saying he's dead?
No. Oh, departed. No, from the apartment. Look, Rex, you want my help? You can have it.
If you were really concerned about him, you'd tell me what you know for nothing.
Oh, really? Well, I think a doctor might be concerned about your gallbladder when he takes that out, but does he do that for free? Methinks not. It's only $50. You'll still have $11 left over after you give me my 50.
How'd you do that?
I used to drive my grandmother crazy with that one.
Tell me what your psychic powers say about my friend Bo. What are you doing?
Taking in the aura.
You already taken in my $50, and you haven't told me one thing about where Bo is. Enough of the dog and pony show. I want my money back. Come on.
I got it.
Why am I not surprised?
The ride.
It's the ride.
Yeah. Bo is taking a ride.
Gee, that's really helpful. A cab ride, a bike ride.
Look, Bo is taking a ride he's not supposed to take.
A roller coaster ride, a subway ride.
All I know is you are supposed to stop him, or the consequences will be devastating. Huh? For both of you.
On the house?
Oh, no, you really don't have to do that.
Oh, please. Any friend of Marcy's?
Gigi, this is Star. Star, this is my friend Gigi I was telling you about.
Hi.
Hi. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. If you need anything else, let me know.
Okay. I'm sorry, I don't really understand what you mean. And even if Michael and I aren't together, Star, I can still be a good mom to your child. I can still take care of your baby.
But do you even have a job?
Oh, well, I filed a petition with the school board to be reinstated this fall, and my application is being considered. I applied for a regular paying job at the hospital, and they seem very interested.
But none of that is definite.
No, but I am very confident that something is going to come through. And I've also contacted my dad and my brothers, and they have all promised to help out financially until I get back on my feet.
Okay, but say you are working, then how are you going to take care of the baby?
Well, Star, I probably won't be a stay-at-home mom. But, you know, I'll have Gigi. She'll help me out. And then I'll have my family as well. And I will find the best child care possible. I promise you that. And I can also promise you that that baby will never lack for love. You can count on that.
It seems like you've really thought a lot about this.
Star, you know what a great mom I was to Sam. You said yourself that's why you asked me to take your baby in the first place. I guess now, understandably, your question is if I can still be a good mom on my own.
You know, you keep talking about Marcy falling apart. If this adoption doesn't go through, I think maybe you might be protecting yourself a little bit too, bro.
Sure. I mean, right next to losing Dad, the worst thing that's ever happened to me in my life is losing my son. And now Marcy thinks that getting Star's baby is just going to fix all that.
Could help, couldn't it?
You know, suppose by some miracle we're able to adopt this baby peacefully, okay? My life is here in Landview, and obviously so is Marcy's. What happens every time that we run into Cole and Star? What happens to us and baby?
People work it out, Mike.
And then there's Todd. Do you think that he is ever going to let this thing go? We will be fending him off for the rest of our lives. I mean, Marcy says that she's ready for a fight, but I can't. I won't. It shouldn't have to work like that.
Forget about Manny. What do you want, Mike?
In a perfect world, I want my wife. I want our marriage to work, and I want our family. But it's not a perfect world. No, how can any world with Todd Manning in it be a perfect world?
I don't want to hurt Star.
Yeah, okay. Also, maybe you did come to me out of desperation. I'll tell you one thing. If your mom was around, she'd be on our side, too.
No idea what my mom would think.
Well, that's not true.
You kidding me? You bring my mom to this? You think you know what she would want? Why? Why? Because you raped her?
I'm just thinking that, as far as you're concerned, this baby that Star's carrying is your mom's legacy. And that's why you're fighting so hard. Right? And that's why you've risked losing Star just off this adoption.
I don't want to give Star up. I still think that she might change her mind.
Well, I don't think that's going to happen. She's too much like me. She doesn't change her mind about things that matter to her.
This matters to me.
I'm afraid you've already lost her. The minute she found out you were the one who told me she was pregnant, you lost her.
Well, Star and I were in love. And we have a baby together.
One that she can't apparently wait to give away. Don't get me wrong. Now, I still hate you. You're the reason my daughter hates me. You're the reason that we're in this mess to begin with, because you took Star into that house, and voila, here we are. But I think the reason that she wants to give this baby to Marcy is to get back at me, and now she wants to get back at you, too.
I think that when the worst is over, and we have won, right? I think Michael will come around. I really do. But for now, I just have to go on as if he won't.
Okay. I would still rather know that my baby was with you than anyone else.
Oh, God. Oh, thank you, Star, so much. Oh, thank you.
After everything that's happened, I believe that this baby is meant to be born. And it was meant to be raised by you.
I swear to you, I swear that you will never regret this decision. I will love and cherish that baby with all of my heart. And you know, if you ever want to be a part of this baby's life in some way, I am open to that.
Thank you for saying that. I've thought about it. I just don't really know what would be best for the baby.
This baby is always going to know how much you loved it, and that your only concern was for its well-being, for you to love and care so much about this baby enough to give it up.
You know what? I can't really talk about this right now. Can I just have a minute? Sure. Sorry.
Quit talking in riddles, lady. You're giving me nothing to go on.
It's not an exact science.
No kidding.
Look, I sometimes don't always get the specifics, but if you can follow the warnings, you can help Bo avert disaster.
What warnings? Don't go for a ride. How's it supposed to help? You can't even tell me where he is.
He's not in Landview.
Oh, well, that narrows it down. Could you maybe point in the direction
Wait.
Aura went? What?
Follow the pie.
I know Bo likes his desserts, but I don't think he'd leave Landview for a pie.
Huh? Follow the pie.
You're serious?
Deadly. And what? Huh? I think it's pecan.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Look. Whew. That's all I got. That, and you gotta go now. Time matters.
Maybe we should review this before I rush out of here. We have the ride, pecan pie, and time matters.
Should I write it down? Or can you remember that?
I'll remember I wasted my $50.
Wait.
What? You want my last $11?
Before you leave town, you must say goodbye to a woman you love. It's critical.
I told you, my wife is out of the country.
A woman you love. Do it.
Okay, here's what you missed. My life improved 1,000% the moment Mom and I got away from you. I grew up. I went to school. I decided I wanted to be a cop so I could put people like you behind bars. And I moved to Landview and I fell in love with Antonio. So can we leave now?
Oh, my daughter has such passion, doesn't she?
I want to know how you got out of Statesville and why I wasn't notified.
Ramsey. It was Ramsey.
A very helpful man.
You always have somebody else do your dirty work for you, don't you?
So after all that time that he held me prisoner, he had me tortured and brainwashed. I didn't know who I was. All I knew was how to respond to a command. I was programmed to kill.
What?
I know, it sounds crazy, but it's something I have to live with. And now so do you. I took someone's life.
Hey, Chris. Sorry, but it's not your fault.
Yeah, but I did do it, didn't I? I'll tell you what. If I had a chance to kill someone, there's someone I could kill.
Christian, I know you could never intentionally kill anyone.
Oh, I could kill Hesser. When I think about what he did to me, to Antonio, and to you and Talia, I should have killed him when I had the chance.
Hey.
None of us would be in this mess right now.
Well, Chris, it's not your fault that we're here. I mean, if anybody's to blame, it's me. I should have listened to you and not trusted my mother.
Oh, come on, Sarah. Everyone wants to believe in their mom.
Yeah, but you told me not to listen to her.
Stop it, okay? None of this is your fault. I mean, you didn't know Hesser had your mom in his sights, and she probably didn't even know it.
Now you and Antonio are in this mess.
Because I would go anywhere in the world to find you and bring you home. I'm not going to let that bastard get to me, or to you. I'm going to get us out of this. I promise you.
You're getting a little long in the tooth for this sort of game, don't you think, Hesser? You can't win when you're so old and out of shape. I always win.
Not this time. If you think that I'm going to give in and let you just be a part of my life again, well, you're more delusional than I thought.
You'll do much more than welcome me back into your life, my dear. And now for the safety of all concerned, the knife, please. Good girl.
I don't know that I can allow myself to have the same kind of feelings that I did for Tommy for this new baby because I know how it's going to end.
Well, she's got a different ending.
Well, Marcy is fooling herself because she wants this baby more than anything else in the whole world. She already told me that if it's a choice between our marriage and adopting the baby, she's going for the adoption.
Well, what other options did you give her?
Look, Todd is in this now. Cole doesn't want to give up the baby for adoption, and I don't know that I can put her back together when they take another child away from her. And she doesn't see any of this as even a possibility. She's not looking at the future at all.
I guess she's just living her life right now. You know, Mike, maybe not such a bad thing to do.
It's nuts. You wanted me dead. would have killed me if Mrs. Mann hadn't stopped you.
Probably, yeah.
And now it's supposed to be you and me fighting for my kid together. You think I don't know what you're trying to do here?
What I'm trying to do is keep Marcy McBain's chubby little hands off your son or daughter.
Right.
You know, you already played dirty, my friend. Don't start getting all high and mighty on me now.
Everything I did was for my kid.
Exactly. Do you see? Exactly. We want the same thing. When it comes to this baby, we need each other, don't we?
Is this a go?
Depends on him.
I'm sorry I got so emotional. Come on, how can you not get emotional? There's a baby involved, right? My lawyer called when you were in the ladies' room, and I told her what you had decided, and she said that if we wanted to, we could meet with her today and we could get the paperwork started.
Okay.
Well, only if you're up to it. I mean, we can wait if you want to. I'm okay with that.
No, you know what? It's better to get it all down in writing as soon as possible. Settled. I just don't want to, give my dad or Cole a chance to stop me.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. I'll see you later, Gigi.
Oh, bye. Oh, it's nice meeting you, Star. It's nice meeting you too.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Not busy?
No. It's that lull we get between lunch and dinner.
Actually, I stopped by to say...
You came to say goodbye, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
I know I should have told you who I am, but I honestly stopped thinking of Carlo as my father. I had to, if I wanted to keep my sanity. And I never told anyone. And then I met you and I fell in love with you. It just became more and more impossible to tell you that I'm the daughter of the man who tried to destroy you and your entire family. Can you ever forgive me?
I know. Carlo's capable of. There's nothing to forgive.
So you're going to Paris
Paris?
to be with Adriana.
No, I'm not going to Paris. Bo left town and I have to find him.
You mean it's like a job?
No, I'm worried about him.
Because of what happened at his wedding?
Lindsay pled guilty yesterday. I probably hit him pretty hard.
I'm sorry. Any idea where he went?
I have no idea. I need to put myself in Bo's head. Figure out what he'd do.
You want me to put together some food for you to take with you?
Thanks.
So, how was your 4th?
It's okay. You?
Shane had fun. I'm kind of surprised that you stopped in to say goodbye.
Somebody said that I should stop. Well, don't you usually say goodbye to people you care about?
It feels like an awfully big goodbye.
I might be gone for a while.
A while or forever?
Well, I'll be back, Gigi. This is home.
So is Michigan.
That was a long time ago. I've grown up. Thanks. Be good. Tell Shane I'll be back.
I will. And please be careful.
Promise.
Balsam?
What's in here anyway?
A roast, con pollo, and the rest of Carlotta's flan. Which I think is almost as good as Noelle's pecan pie. But don't tell Carlotta or Noelle I said that. Not that you'll ever see Noelle.
I won't say anything.
Any idea where you're gonna start looking?
Yeah, I think I got an idea right now. Thanks.
Well, Judy said that she was finishing up a hearing, so she's probably in this room. Let's go check.
Okay.